Everything trail. Subscribe.
Noticed.
Mos Def is here. Is it okay if we bring him up, please? Mos, come up, man.
This is nice, isn't it?
Cozy.
Just no big deal. It's just Mos Def. Absolutely no problem at all. I'm interested how you two know each other.
Well, one of my oldest friends, Chase Infinite, has been working with Rock from the beginning. And when they first started, putting the mob together in New York, I was just on deck, just there as a witness to watch how they put it together and how excited Chase was about Rakim and everything that the mob was doing. So as it started developing, I was like, oh, this is just, some of my homies just, doing it and striving and putting it together. And I think that was like, 2010, 2011? And to see from that point to here, to where it's going is just like really encouraging, because it's, it's one thing to see people in the public light, but it's another thing to actually know those people, and to see their struggles and to see the whole behind the scenes, So I've been fortunate enough to see that with folks like Kanye and with Rakim, and it gives me not only even just some more appreciation for where their art has developed and their modes of expressions have developed, but the type of people that it takes to actually pull something like that off, ASAP is certainly not something that just, happened by chance. It was very deliberate, it was very focused, and it was a lot of energy and hard work from a group of young people in New York that, a lot of people may have underestimated or didn't really expect that much of, So, it's nice to be here and to just see my man doing his numbers and, enjoying life and to be a part of that in some small way. It's just, I'm just here rocking with my man. I'm sure I don't look interview ready at all, but.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
No,
but,
it's so good. It's so good.
Rocky, tell me about when you first met Mos Def, because I guess when you met Mos, when you met Yasiin, it was just, I'm presuming, someone that you'd looked up to for years.
Of course. For me, I just wanted to impress him. I just was like, hey, man, so you like my music? I used to be like, you like me better than Tyler, the Creator?
What was the answer?
He just laughed. He looks after all the youngsters, man, and he got love for all the youngsters. We all one generation, and Tyler's somebody in our future, somebody who I feel like I respect, and they're really creative. So that was like the only people to really kind of compare myself to at the time. And I just saw, like, at one point in time, I seen him do Jimmy Fallon, was it? Or yeah, and I remember Tyler did it, and Mos was there, and it just looked like they had an amazing time. And I just said to myself, man, if Mos likes Tyler, man, then I probably got a chance, man. Like, because that means he likes weirdo music too,
Yo, I love A$AP. And I wanna. See, I've been listening to the new material, because we connected while I was in Paris, and he was like, yo, I'm going to London, you gotta come. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna come. But the whole time that we was riding down, the whole time we was in Paris, he was just playing me the new joints, and I was like, oh my God. Like, when people hear these new joints, it's probably, it's his material, so I don't want to make him like flash nothing that he not comfortable with. But I have favorites already myself. So any of the songs with Flocka in it, I'm probably gonna be partial to. But all of the material, now seriously, this new A$AP record is incredible, So it's a lot of, people might see it on one level, but I think as more than just the swag or even the attitude or the energy that A$AP has, I think people are really gonna start to appreciate the deeper level of creativity and artistry that Rakim has, and that a lot of the mob is striving for, So it's exciting. I was telling them it feel like the first Beastie Boys album moving into Paul's Boutique, you know what I'm saying, where it's just like you start to see that it's not just, it's not just, three rowdy young folks up there. It's just like, it's some depth there. So I'm excited for the world to hear that. It's a lot of fresh people working on it, man. A-Side and Kanye and Danger Mouse and me, and just got off the phone with Bass God the other day, so it's a big deal. Young Bass God, and I look like we could find.
Shout outs to Lil B. Shout outs to the Bass God. Shout outs to the Bass God all day. Make some noise for the Bass God, because he paved the way for the internet, man. All day, man.
Ate that wonton soup. I love it.
What can you tell us about the track you've done together? Seeing as you're both here right now, it would feel
We
rude.
can't say much about that because you guys got to hear it first. Play it for us, play it for you. That's just as bad as telling you. That's even worse. Well, when it's time, you'll get it, I promise. For sure, for sure.
How do you think, I'm going to get into this a little bit with Rocky in a bit, but how do you think he's developed over the last 2 years? How do you see the development of ASAP from mixtape to album to now album 2 on its way?
Well, I mean, the Long Live ASAP, the first mixtape and the album was like, that was getting regular over my crib all the time. So, songs like Leaf, and the energy is still there. It's just that, the diversity in terms of the sound, and just the influences and the way that, he's distilling it is just showing growth, and it's just, it's really dope, man. I mean, I don't like to get into too much like analytics of it. It just make me feel good, and also give me, for me being from New York, it definitely give me like that New York feeling. I love our Future, and I love Earl. Earl is whoa, Vince Staples, and Shabazz Palaces and all that. But it's, for me, when it's coming out of New York and it's got that raw, it's just like, man, what else sounds like that? Shout out to GS9 and Bobby Shmurda as well, because them is my dudes as well. I'm rocking with them.
Before I let you go, which I'm going to in a minute, but because we're in London, I have to ask you, you've just named some amazing American artists there. Anybody in London that you guys right now, or England, I
Oh
should
man,
say?
I'm all over Lord Tusk, Funk and Even, Dean Blunt.
We fucking with Skepta, man.
Fucking with Skepta heavy.
Skepta all day. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Little Sims in a major way. Kano, Photo Machine, A Tribe Called Colin. Man,
Yo,
it's a
is
lot of
King
cats.
Cruel from here?
King Cruel, for
He's
sure.
very rare. King Cruel
Yeah,
is very
King
rare.
Cruel is that deal. It's a lot, London.
Yeah, it's a lot of London artists. I hope we not forgetting nobody, because there's a lot of good artists out here.
It's a lot of amazing artists out here in London. Shout out to Channel 1 Sound Systems as well.
All right, listen, Mos, I should let you go. You've been very generous with your time. Thank you so much, Mos Def.
Thank you, Red. Thank you.
Everything trail. Subscribe.